register. One second, this gotta deal with this quickly. Okay, so that tells me what I need to know for it. There we go. So wait for this to say it started. Okay. Just checking something while I wait on that to finish getting set up. Yeah, I figured he was going to be in the archives. There you are.
What an unexpected visit. Have you dispatched with the Benevolons already?
Two of them.
Not quite. We're looking for a cure for tree blight. Trent isn't doing well after all this Daelavos kerfuffle. He caught something bad, but we need his help finding another Benevolon.
Say no more. I'm flattered that you would turn to me in your hour of need. Dare I say we have become fast friends?
Oh, Aish.
Fear not. I have no intention of disappointing you, Julae. I possess a plant that alleviates the exact symptoms you described.
The Lagrazzo flower. Interesting.
We have selectively bred this flower in Lagrazzo. Its nectar replenishes several crucial nutrients in plants, revitalizing perennial growth.
The nectar? That'll make Trent better? Huh. Well, I guess all I can say is thanks, Aish. You really came through.
Wonderful. Your investigation of agricultural advancements has vastly improved since my last inquiry.
Why, yes, Palomina. In fact, it was your question about the adaptive properties of plants in connection to their natural habitats that sparked my interest in the field. You see, First, I created a closed testing area where we could control the environmental influences on the organisms in order to isolate them.
Okay, that's enough gabbing for one day.
Jule.
You should know that it was your foray against Gracqualine and Vertius that inspired this particular plant.
Wait, how did you even hear about that fight? You weren't there.
True, but the Merchant Sisters were. They were kind enough to fill me in on their burrow exploits, which in turn rekindled my interest in the nectar. Bon Voyage played quite an integral role in its cultivation as well, and now an opportunity to test our crop has fortuitously emerged.
The people here really do experiment on anything and everything, huh? Gardening isn't even a thing here in Lagrazzo.
Such is a scholar's natural inclination. Our curiosity knows no bounds, and our attention wanders to whatever happens to intrigue us.
Inquisitive types, huh? In any case, you really saved our buds this time. Let's deliver this medicine to Trent.
Then I guess we'll be seeing you, Aish. Good luck with your research.
Good luck with your hunting expedition. I trust in your success.
I trust you'll be seeking you again, Aish. You are, after all, the Alm of Darkness.
Never doubted Aish for a second. Gotta get this back to Trent.
Alright, let's make our way back outside, as it's not going to let me call Flammy from inside here. Yeah, the thing that makes the Moon Ares really hard to deal with is that Moon and Wood don't have any weaknesses, and the Moon Ares love to summon the frickin' Copper Knights, which are tanky as heck, and have a couple of attacks with decent range and AoE on them. And considering your time, that makes them rather difficult. I was curious if there's anything I could turn in. Doesn't quite look it. Okay. That flag is more so telling us to leave, because it's by the spot where you would summon Vuskov. Looks like the people I was watching have stopped. Alright, that's right. We gotta go back here to give this to Trent now. I really have to go closer to the star than to him.
Trent, rise and shine! I asked the Alm of Darkness for something to help with plant blights. Here you go!
Oh, you have my thanks, Jule. Alms. A peculiar taste. Why to my aid when you have another gravely important duty on your shoulders?
Now, I didn't say this medicine is free. We need answers, and you're just the tree to give them to us. We have to seal away the Benevodon of Wood after what it did to Verdes, but we don't know where it went.
So that is what you are after. Unfortunately, I have not seen hide nor feather of a Benevodon since the assault on the sanctuary. However, I do have a guess. A plant's purpose is to take root, flower, fruit, and grow. Floret may be intending to do the same. For that, it needs sproutlings. More precisely, it needs the wood mana that resides within the flower folk. Unfortunately, collecting sproutlings will not yield the crop it seeks.
That's why it ate them?
I believe there is more to its method than simply consuming the sproutlings. The Benevodon also needs a suitable location to germinate. There is but one place with a connection to the mystic realm suitable for growing its seedlings. The floating Isle of Orul.
Well, that must be that isle I mentioned.
Floating? So, the isle is in the sky? How did we get there? Dummy! Now that Ramco's powers have been unleashed, we can go anywhere we want. Ground, sky, wherever. That's right! How could I forget about Ramco?
Alms, as the Overseer, I can but watch your exploits from afar. But you have my sincerest wishes for your victory.
That's enough for us, Trent. Oh, better get going. We have a flight to catch.
Relinquish the flower. Oh, bit of a lag here.
Floating Isle. What are we getting ourselves into this time?
There are too many unknowns. All we can do is assess whether our assortment of items is adequate.
Back on to Ramco we go. So I had before traveled over to this island, talking about like how I thought this would have been the sanctuary, but it's not. So it's just very interesting that we now have to head here. I'm very interested to see this place. I kind of feel like there's going to be more to this island later on too. That could just be me though.
This place is what remains of the mystic realm after it was conjoined to the mortal.
Aha!
When Pedia was created, a single island from the mortal realm floated into the sky. It's still there to this day. It's a beautiful, strange place. But don't let your guards down.
Now I've seen everything. Floating bits of land? Better not tell the folks down below.
This is what the home realm of the Benevodons looked like? Huh. It's chilling and ways than one.
Get the blood out, people. Floren's still at large, so don't waste too much time on small fry.
Perfect.
No feathers around here. We should keep going.
Our best bet is to find a location where bugs might blossom.
Oh, the lag.
One rival remains.
There we go.
Truthfully, I am disappointed. Secured.
Ah, nice. Got a meridian here.
It is here. I will take this.
Alright, so this was part of the Mystic Realm. And it floated into the sky when they converged. Interesting.
I feel the spirit's favor. I will take this. You are all without doubt not worth our while. This power. This power. Secure.
I'm definitely not going to be fighting everything here just yet.
You're in a good mood,
Because it is getting a bit later.
My guess is she's pretty after a job well done.
I will make quick work of that. My gratitude.
This was our victory.
Let's run around and check some of these other spots of interest here.
I will take this.
Ah, this is an elemental area, this one. I wonder if Holy Saber will be the weakness of Wood and Moon for me to get those areas done quicker. Alright, let's check what element you are. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't right there. That did look like that was an Airy.
May the items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Nice. A couple more honey elixirs. Those are always welcome.
I will take this. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Alright. Let's run up here. We'll grab this pot.
You are always not worth our while. Gratitude. My gratitude! Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Alright, let's check some more of these spots here. There's more right around here, it looks. It's probably way up there on top of the cliff. Do see a bunch of syrup over here, though.
I have added some grizzly syrup.
What should I get?
Okay, that chest behind him is what this one is. That fight looks a little difficult with the chest knight and golem, so we're gonna run around it
Maybe
for now.
I have found something of fantastic value.
Nice, a Lux Sigil Plus. Another Niccolo coin there. See an Elementite over here. Let's definitely run over and grab that.
Mana! It is pulsating with power.
Okay, see a sparkle over here, although the items laying on the ground from those don't count as the points of interest that are mapped out. A little bit of money from that.
I can only imagine the interest H would have in what we are experiencing.
It'd be a constant. How singular. I must write down all the details. Is my word.
Morley isn't really as bothered by Aish as he makes it seem, if you ask me.
That was such a good impression from Morley, oh my god. That was too funny. Alright, got another set of ruins here to mark down for that quest. And there is a chest in it.
Maybe items in could this be?
That does look like one of her robes. Nope. Oh, I didn't really need to get your armor there, I guess. I guess this one might not count so much as there isn't really like an area you could enter in them. Okay, there is still something lurking around here. It looks like it's up on that cliff. Alright, it's right around here. There you are.
What wondrous wares. I will treasure this.
Fairy walnuts, nice.
I have added some grizzly syrup.
More ruins, I see. Alright, let's continue upwards. I will do my best to make it up to this boss fight and complete it before we stop. So if anyone's wondering about that, that is the ultimate goal as long as it doesn't take too long. And the light up here for this one, I've never seen something like that before. Oh, okay. It's a fire elementite. Nice.
Mana! It is pulsating with power.
got another spot of interest over here.
I will take this.
There it is, another treasure chest.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Could this be?
Ooh, nice, another revive. Since those aren't exactly cheap, it is nice to get them. And we got 2 more heading up towards the way we need to go.
If they insist on instigating the battle, then let us honor their invitation.
Alright. These look like they're up on the ledges here for sure.
These smell similar to the plant life on the Lucia Isle.
Indeed, the flora and fauna of the Mystic Realm have
Yep, a
only
druid
resembled that
plant.
of the sanctuary.
We can probably cross this gap using the powers of the wood element.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
And if there is something else right around here, let's grab this pot as well before we head back up.
I will take this.
Nice, 2 Stardust herbs. Alright, so for anyone who may have not put it together or figured it out, basically status reducing debuffs are the mental debuffs that the Stardust herbs help. Things like Moogle, Frozen, Paralysis, Sleep, those are all physical.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous
You just don't see enemies that are particularly able to inflict status debuffs without spells, so it's not easy it's not something that pops up a lot. Where are you? There we go. Nice, we all hit level 46.
secure. May the items and levers avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Alright, some lucre there.
Are we really the only people who have ever come to this island?
How would anyone else get here? Not everyone has a landing ramp to fly on. Then I'll be sure to look at as many things as I can while I'm up here.
There's a chest, and there's a water elementite.
Pulsating with power.
Karina taking over.
I got this.
Let's go back to Vale for now.
Yes.
Some money, not too much though, but that's fine. And I'll head further up. And continue to grab all of these points of interest as we come to them. Or activate them if need be.
Karina taking over.
I have been summoned. Witness my full strength. You cannot get away.
There you go.
What? Over already?
Showing Palomina's with her martial arts weapon there.
Hear us. I feel the spirit's favor. I'm on it.
Elementite and a chest.
I got this.
Yep, there it is. They're still holding their weapons, so they have a really weird run animation.
Taking this.
I see the green marker saying this is another treasure chest. Just avoid the chest knights this time.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Nice, definitely worth it, another goddess scale.
Yes.
Another Niccolo coin there.
So the Benevodons used to live together in Bluebeard?
Back when the flow of mana was freely functioning, yes.
I doubt there was anything peaceful about it. They've never been a friendly bunch.
Taking this.
Alright, an Elementite of Light. To pull up the map, there's 2 more of those.
Power.
Wow, there's 10 more treasure chests, damn.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Depending on how long this island is, and I have already said this, we might not get to the fight with him right now. I wasn't expecting these last 2 to be quite as quick as the other ones were, as they're more intricate elements and they're usually harder bosses in general. But there's quite a bit of running around before we got here, so we'll see what comes. Another clover in the pot there, very nice. You know what? Let's switch Morland for the time being here. I haven't used him in a bit. This would be the time when I use Jule, but he's more of a caster like Palomina. I probably need to switch things out on the 2 of them so they had the skills of each other, although he does have like Healing Rain, Cure, Healing Rain, Remedy, and Revivify all on his own through abilities, so we'll see. I might use him to give him a healer reviver.
Let me see. A rare item.
Life Sigil Plus, not too bad. Max HP by 20%. There's one of the last 2 Elementites.
Come forth. Take it away. Grizzly.
This flowing water thing look a lot like what we saw in the Luca ruins.
It's quite the waterfall. But I bet we can use them to get to higher ground.
A plant-based monster is sure to prefer a place with better sunlight. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, there is stuff up there. Or down here, I should say.
Taking this.
Oh yeah, we did come around here somewhat before. Not going to do that fight. I am interested to see if there's anything past them, though, before we go back up. And it didn't look like there was. So I'll activate this Dryad Seed.
Grizzly.
And yes, I do actually control the direction the flower is going. For anyone who might be curious. It just keeps going forward, but it only goes forward when I hold it. And then whether I move it left or right determines the direction it grows in. Well, this is interesting.
Looks like this will carry me where I need to go.
Gonna make me use the flower and then the bubbles from Undine here. Another couple honey elixirs, those are always good to have.
Yes.
Alright, do I need that bubble to get up there? It kind of looks like it. Oh no, there's one's over here.
Looks like this will carry me where I need to go.
And we even saw these second set of bubbles too.
Got some syrup.
Ah, okay, our point of interest
First up.
was the next Meridian save point. Don't worry though, we're going to keep going at the moment.
Yes.
Are we going to have another intermediate boss fight before him here?
Look at the feathers!
They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin. Where is the monster?
Incoming.
If you think you can
Oh, okay, this is the Benevodon fight.
another thing coming. Here, steal all those problems.
You'll regret making enemies of us.
I wouldn't touch those if I were you. It's working.
You're mine.
Ouch.
The fruit seems restored its power.
I can still fight. Use this.
Is it absorbing light?
Something seems off. What's going on?
Take all its fruit. Don't hesitate to strike.
Alright. Ooh.
Your end. I'm not done.
Oh crap, that wiped everyone out. And we'll go from the most recent save point. Alright, using a elemental burst with a vessel with one of them might be needed here. wind was not an issue. Fortunately, it seems that
Yes.
wood will be.
You think my friend? Another thing coming. Come here, get over Rowley.
You'll regret taking enemies of us.
It's working! Look at the fruit! This is where the power comes from. I can still fight.
Alright, I see what they're wanting us to do here.
Is it absorbing light?
Something seems off. What's going on?
It's bleeding into energy. Watch out!
Alright, I'm getting tired of you hitting me there. Let's restore some MP there. Ow! Darn it.
Use this! Come on!
Screw your crap.
Use this!
I just gotta do this. Alright. Oh, nice. We got him that time. Yeah, 2 more Benevodons down. That fight was a bit tough with some of the AoEs he had, I will say that. It was not easy.
Everyone, I did it! Lloyd is gone, and the Sproutlings of Verdius are in danger no longer. Seriously, cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Verdius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here. Funny, I've never been anywhere but Verdius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage days. I figured take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Karina.
Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly harken back to how Janae used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Verdius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
And against all odds, Florid has been floored. Verdius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly, jam number 1559, is a hit.
Jule.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Beneviton. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other Sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next dawn is chosen. That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing. And I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle. Oh my! And then, yeah, I think Sproutling should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the Sprouting whale these years. But I think it might be my way. This is the future you've envisioned, Jule? Yep. Someone's gotta take that first step. I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that. Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave. And good. On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat. Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the Ohms arrived in Verdius? What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden? I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece.
Triad.
Well, if you insist. We are all here in order to persevere. Protect the future for everyone. It's what we're meant to do. Making new friends and on down a path unforetold. I guess that's what you all could call this long journey called life. I tweaked the lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me.
Jule. He's such a character.
I think I like jam number 1560 the best so far, Jule. Well, good. I'm dedicating it to you folks, but I should really get started on my next masterpiece.
Oh, I have a couple quests I could turn in, or a couple quests that I could grab here at the harbor. I'm gonna turn this one in though. I'll grab those two at a later time. If anything, the way areas keep adding more quests down the road further in the game, I have a feeling one of the things that's going to make the game go on even longer is the number of side quests if you choose to do them all. Alright, so like I said, we're not grabbing those two this time, but I do have one here I can turn in. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, well, right, the letter. Oh. Okay, nope, that's what I thought. It's much better to receive a letter from the person themselves than have someone deliver it for you in this sort of situation. Aw, that's so sweet of her. She actually likes him too, but she would rather he be the one to deliver the letter to her and tell her face to face. I like that. Now that check means we can now actually go turn this quest in, so let's do that. We actually have a couple of them we can turn in here. And we have even more quests to take here. Why am I not surprised? Alright, well, I'll turn in these two. We're not going to go for the Alm of the Moon just yet, because that was a rather long trek to get to the Benevodon of Wood. Florid, I think, was the name. Oh, yep, the prickle beak. All those prickle beak tenders, hand them over. The healthiest way to cook these babies is to steam them, even if it's not the most delicious. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get used to it. Here, this is for you. You'll help me out again if I need it, right?
People in need can be so rewarding.
Meat and no veg. Wait, what? Really? A quest from Karina? I need to grab this just to see what this is about. Yeah, something's definitely up with her. Why the long face, Karina? Oh, hey, Val, it's Ramco. She's been acting kind of strange lately, haven't you noticed? Can't say I have. She looks the same as always to me. Guess I'm the only one who can tell. She gets like this sometimes, but it's nothing new. It's as though she wants to tell me something but doesn't know how. Know what I mean? Either way, she always perks right up once I make her favorite meal. Come to think of it, what does that Ramco like to eat? When steamed sheepicoli. Of course, she'll scarf a bowl of that stuff down in seconds. Can't say I've ever heard of it. That's because it's a long-run delicacy, silly. Alright, I'm heading to Mount Gala to pick some sheepacoli for Ramco. Catch you later. Well, wait a sec, Karina. Let me tag along. We can't exactly leave everyone else here. What is it, Ramco? Where are you taking us? Well, Karina, good day to you both. Did Ramco come to call on you as well? She must have a reason for gathering us all here. You're such a worrywart, Ramco. Sorry, everyone. I think I owe you all an explanation. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat. Aha, so that's why you want to go to Mount Gala. I agreed it would be too dangerous for you and Val alone. Please permit us to escort you on your excursion. We are always in Ramco's debt and would dearly love to demonstrate our gratitude to her. I couldn't have said it better myself, and when it comes to foraging, the more the merrier. Thanks, everyone. I guess we should head over to Mount Gala and start gathering some sheepacoli. Look at her go. Alright, so that's what that was about. I'm just curious because that was a side quest straight from Karina, who's one of our party members, so I was too curious to ignore it. We're not going to be doing it just yet. Oh yes, this is the letter. What's that you got there? Isn't that my letter? Oh, so that's what she thinks. I have to admit, she has a point. This is easily one of the most important things I'll ever have to say in my entire life, but I asked someone else to do it for me. I guess it comes across like I don't take our relationship very seriously. That's completely unfair on her. I can't believe I had to be told by her before I even noticed. Ugh, why am I like this? Okay, someday soon I'm going to tell her exactly how I feel, face to face, and in my own words. Sorry for making you go to all of this trouble. You must think I'm such a loser. I hope this serves as an apology. I really want you to know that I appreciate all your help you've given me.
Closer to becoming a true Solgar.
Oh, a spirit serum. That's definitely worth it. Okay, that's for the side quest. Yeah, it's like every time I go back to a town, even if I've already grabbed quests from it, there's more. I'm either going to have to sit here and do a stream that's just tacking down these side quests one at a time, or just do a bunch of them off stream to get them out of the way. Alright, so... see, we have Ledges Bay, the capital. We got the free town here. Yeah, there's the free city. That's right, because we had to cross these mountains to get to it. Oh no, that's right. There's no pass over here. This is where the Alm of Earth would have come from. But we've already been over here into the town and everything, and that was where you fought the Alm, or the Benevodon of Earth, the first one that you have to do. Yeah, so the Benevodon of Fire, like they said, isn't even active right now, and we're not even sure if he's been unsealed. We just know that he's, not attacking at the moment. He would be at Tiania in the volcano. And the other interesting part with that was, Hina was the Alm of Fire, and when Erd freed him, he took Hina's core stone, so he's got the Alm of Fire stone. So we're not too sure if there's any correlation between the two of them or not. As nothing has really touched back on that up to now at this point, because the world's kind of at peril right now with the 4 Benevodons that are out attacking everything. So, I'm going to head into the capital here. We're going to save. And then we're going to switch games for the time being. And if you two are still there, I just have to get the mods set up, and then the game will have Twitch integration, and you guys can interact. I might need to do something on Twitch's side, but we'll see.
Let's plan our next move. Visions of mana.
Alright, everybody, give me 1 second, and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm just getting this set up quickly. Won't be too long. Just give me 1 second here. I need to make sure this all went into the file. Alright, it is there. Let me see what this says about it. Alright, let's switch this over. So I do have the Twitch mod in this game installed, so you guys should be able to become customers in the shop and do whatever else it is that the mod allows. I didn't see too much description on how it works or how you do it. Alright, so it says if you type !visit, you can make a customer to visit the shop. And when you're in the shop, if you type !talk, you can type something to say in the game. So for all 5 of you that are out there, if you would like to, go ahead, type the command and type what name you want for your person who's going to visit the shop. I just do need to make sure I have everything set up before activating it. Figured since we have some more people that this would be good. So if anyone wants to make a customer for the shop and say something in the store, go ahead. Otherwise I would have done something else. For those just joining or have been here again, Twitch integration mod is on. I typed them into the chat for you, the commands to talk and create a customer. And they're also in the middle of the top screen with the Twitch purple there. see. We need our Tetramon rare boxes. We stocked a bit here. Oh, so the box ran out. Okay. Green deck boxes. I need a couple of these games. Ooh, I think someone already grabbed them. And you type in a name, and the name will show up on the game here, so. Alright, I need Wisp, Chiron, and you two. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to buy those. This one. Oh, Lunanite. Two, it looks like. Oh, they already grabbed those. Any others I could use? Wisp. I thought I grabbed Wisp. And then Lunanite, like I said. Do you have the Wisp? You do. The freaking customer there's in the way. Alright, so here we go. So as you can see now, I actually have all of the Destiny boxes unlocked as well, along with the packs. So I'm now able to buy the Destiny Legendary boxes as well as their packs. Alright, I do need more cleanser. Oops, nope, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Alright. Okay, so those were... I think... Yeah, those are the rare packs for the Destiny. So let's throw those back out to get that set back up again. Now, this isn't the final form that I want to put the shop in. I still need to figure out, like, if I'm going to be using a lot of these wide shelves and everything for the stuff. Alright, that's right. I needed the green boxes. Do I have red? No, we need both of those. Alright, so green, red. Trying to throw them on the other spot there. if I don't do that, and I set those down before they can do that, remove that. Alright. See, water decks, and then the legendary boxes, or the Tetramon legendary boxes, not the Destiny ones. And then there are base water decks. Ooh, even the earth decks, okay. Earth. I'll have to open up that other box, but getting a couple out there will be beneficial in general because that'll let us sell a few more before having to restock. Alright. I don't have any of those games, so buy 2 boxes and set them up. By about 7:30 in the game is when I usually stop buying things to keep from spending too much, because at that point there's not much time before it actually stops for the day. We need to do more for rare boxes here, especially since they seem to be selling quite a bit right now. More fire or more red boxes. Sure thing. Alright, yeah, I could use more of the foxes. So I'll grab both, as that way I don't need to worry about either of them running. Alright, there we go. Let's check our decks. The water's gone down a bit. Not too many. If it's been like 3 or 4 of them, then I find it a bit more pressing to replace them, so people can buy about like 5 or so, but still better to have them filled up as much as possible. Alright, and then Mafia needs a couple. Three, one to fill the shelf, the other 2 to put back on storage here. So I do actually have a number of the comics that they released. I just have the shelf put away now because I ran out, and the comics usually take a couple of days to sell one of them completely. To sell every volume of the comic, it usually takes about 4 or 5 days, which is too long in my opinion to restock them every time and keep them out there all the time. But I will go into the shop and show you the ones that I do have. So I have volume 1 through 6. I could get 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then 11 and 12 I'm not quite high enough level to get yet. I will look into that better mod version when I stop. Alright, let's see. So, Fire, Gavatron, Chiron, Wisp, Earth and Wind, you. Okay. this is gonna be the last purchase because I just realized it was 8 o'clock when I hit them. The only thing I will say, if you do make a customer and tend to say some things, please be polite and don't say anything rude or offensive. Oops, come back here, there we go. Alright. Oop, nope. Pick you up. We have to click to set you down. Now the earth. These will be the last things that I buy for this day. Let's just pick you up. See if you might buy some things. Good, looks like you are going to buy some things. Sometimes the last people in the shop that are buying things will play with someone that's waiting, but over the past couple of days I've not actually seen that happen, so I'm not going to put too much into hoping someone's going to sit down with him at the moment. Let's open some packs, do some Destiny epics. Ooh, a new first edition foil. Not worth all that much though. And there's a regular first edition and a basic foil that are new. I've opened a lot more cards lately when playing, but I still only have one ghost card. A new gold edition, nice. A new EX. Base EX Destiny, or 15 is not too bad, I think. I'll open 4 legendary Tetramon. Ooh, a new EX legendary worth $40. Not bad. What I really like right now is like a card worth 1,000 or so, or even more so, to finally get another ghost card. Yeah, see, this card is worth 1,300, and that's because it's a full art common foil. Now here's the thing. The foils follow the same grades as the 4 packs. So there's common, rare, epic, and legendary. If a common foil, its full art, is worth this much, just imagine how much an epic or a legendary one is worth. It's gotta be worth a couple thousand. Alright, let's move on to our next day here. Do we need out check inside as well. Yeah, I'll get those two just to have them. They have been selling a bit at the moment. Alright, and we need fire and earth for our sleeves. I usually get this all figured out beforehand. I just forgot to with how late it is. We need one of you. One of you. Let's see. Any packs or boxes we need to keep up? Yeah, an Epic Destiny couldn't hurt. And then the base box. So basically what I usually do is before advancing to the next day, I will put all of the items that I need to buy for the shop in the queue to pick them up immediately. And I forgot to the previous day here. Alright. Oh, they already grabbed the last box there, okay. No, I don't want to talk to you. You're just in the way right now. And this is the reason why I don't use the price mod, is just because I like to set everything to market and then boost it up and around it. Not exactly something the mod easily lets you do. And then I only plus 10% the base packs here. Because the Destiny ones are already a decent bit more money. Same with the decks, I don't raise them up. Buy those, and I'm just gonna buy a box of these for stocking purposes, as we don't have more than like a shelf of them right now. Let's grab those and we'll stock the shelf out here. Any of you need one? Just the one, it looks. 2 left in the box. Go figure. Then we just gotta quickly check our sleeves to make sure their pricing is still decent right now. Do need fire sleeves and the Tetramon sleeves, as those are completely out. Did you two already grab both of them? What the heck? Alright, fine then, we're just going to open, and you two can deal with that. Hold on, I need to figure out this auth token thing. Alright, let me close this. I don't think that's gonna let me do what I'm trying to find. Alright, let's grab more of them, although I had a box and I'm pretty sure it looks like they already grabbed them though. But we will need more, without a question. One left in the box. Since that's the case, I will get another one right now to have it in stock. Alright, good. They did stock the Fire and Tetramon. Grab the box. There we go. Just to top those off. Ah, the Mafia Works needs to be restocked. Wow, last one got bought, okay. So I need to put these two boxes out and get a couple more. Oops, that's the wrong option. I'm gonna let that run while I check something with the mod here. So I was trying to figure out what this token is that it needs. Just about 1 o'clock. check things. Alright, both of you could use a restock. Oh, okay, I still had a box back there for the Mafia Works. I didn't remember that. I'm pretty sure we'll use that up anyway. Okay, Claim needs to be restocked. If people are trying and it's not letting them, I'm kind of looking into that while letting this run. So just bear with me a moment. Can't seem to find anything saying that what exactly that is that it's looking for. So if it's not working right now, I'm sorry about that. We'll have to figure that out later. No wait, oh, okay, yeah. Let's do that. Those couple of costs down. Okay. So our Wind Destiny and our Legendary Destiny. Interesting. I restock these. All three of those games need some restocking. And then System Gate 2. Okay. All right, sleeves are looking all right at the moment. These ones, no, I don't want to talk. Could be replaced again, and Mafia Works as well. Alright, our green deck's there, or well, the Earth deck. Alright, and I need to get more of them, I should say. Let's check our decks and boxes over here. Wind's already gone down again. So for anyone who might want to see the ghost card, there you go. Mamo Tree Full Art Legendary. Not even worth as much as that Full Art Common Foil. But that's our first ghost card. And still the only one that we've actually obtained. Despite the fact that I've opened more packs in an attempt to trigger them again. Ah, right, okay, so Earth. Right, nope, and it's 7, so I don't think I'm gonna buy anything to restock at this point for the day. Alright, both legendaries could use a bit of a small restock here. The only reason I have those boxes there is because, as you can see, I have 2 boxes of the larger boxes in here already for that, and a third box doesn't fit. And I got tired of them leaving the... I got tired of the workers leaving the boxes on the ground. I'll store those 2 as I will open those myself. So let's start putting things that we need into our queue for the next day. We need... I did get a Mafia Works, let's remove that. Tetramite Earth and Water decks. We do have another... Oh, I don't have another water box. Okay. So I'll throw that in the queue as well. Check our water sleeves. Alright, we'll definitely need to throw those on there. Oh nice, we actually sold 3 of the premium albums. Destiny box has got to be restocked some, which I'm surprised as the Epic and Legendary haven't been really selling that much. Alright, I do need those for the next day. We need the first 2 as well. Alright, we do need claim. I'll get the other one too, just to keep it on hand. Yeah, we don't have either. Alright. Red boxes, so back to accessories. Oop, there we go. Ooh, a gold edition. Still not worth all that much. Nor is it another ghost card. There's another $39 EX. do I have... Planetary Destiny Pack. Okay, I do have that in there already. Alright, so I need 2 of them for this one. Earth decks for the base ones. Oh, you're empty. Alright, I gotta throw another legendary box down there, which we don't have. Okay. Okay, none of those sold, so I'm not gonna bother with that at the moment. Water. I have to check when I go back in. Yeah, I need water too. Water battle deck. And I need the earth. Now, so what I do, I have all that in the queue. We're just gonna end and then start the next day. Now, this doesn't work if you do that and then stop the game. It clears the queue altogether. So the next day, we just go in and purchase everything quickly there. Right. Set those up. I had set up more Mafia Works to be purchased. I guess I may not have. Okay, so let me just check before I do that so I don't wind up having more than I need. Nope, there's none. And it'll always pick the box with fewer in it, so it doesn't matter which order you put them in there. That can be nice, but when you have like only like 3 or 4 and you need a lot more than that to restock, it can get a bit annoying. Okay, card prices don't change too much, but a couple of these do look like they've adjusted enough where they might be $1 less. Yeah, that one definitely is like $4 less. Alright, let's check these now. these can change as well. But at the moment, I don't think there's going to be that much of a difference for most of them. Because I do plus 10% the maths as well. Oops. I think I tapped done before I hit round there. Okay. It's fine, you guys. Alrighty. That's right, I haven't gotten any of this stuff yet. Two boxes though is just to have some spares in case they start selling like they were before. Waters, there's only one of those left in the box. The Destiny rares. And then more red boxes. Let's see. The non-elemental basic orange sleeves need more. I wish I could see what the heck you're carrying. Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a line there. I'm surprised like no one moved to this line. So wind and water. I would potentially do a run in Splintered Fate just because of how late it is. I don't want to take too much time to do something like that because those can take a while. I'll probably do a run on it though the next time we stream. So both of our legendary cards need a boost. I need another basic legendary box too. Let's check our bills here. Looks like a box just got dropped. Yeah, I have no idea why they did that. There is a... oh, there's no space for that back here. Well... the miracle of switching things between boxes keeps things like that from happening. Oh wow, okay, so we need a couple of the Destiny decks put out here. I didn't even see that. Oh, darn it, you're going in the wrong spot. So aside from those two decks, I need to do Legendary Destiny and Rare Tetramon. Oops, heading in the wrong direction there. Let's see if I have more of the earth ones back there. Good, we do. Pretty much a full box. Well, someone already picked up 2 more of those. Back over here, Water and Earth, and then the Legendary Packs for Destiny. A lot of things are being sold up really fast right now. And if that is people making customers, I'm sorry, for some reason it's just not showing it. What else do we need? Legendary Destiny packs. Alright, and I need the Epic Destiny as well. Wind. And now I can restock those. Man, Mafia Works is completely gone. And System Warp 2, or System Gate 2. Already have them in there for something? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oops, wrong spot. Legendary Destiny packs. And the boxes again. Need more. Or I need to put out more. Let's buy that and let them put it back there while I take care of some other things. Behold, they haven't even grabbed the box yet. Too late now, as I already grabbed it. Let's open some more packs. Ooh, a $55 gold edition foil, nice. A $60 full art, very nice. I just grabbed. I do put a bunch of the other plushies on here, as you can see from the tags where there's nothing. Just again, don't always buy them, as those two tend to sell more often, so they're a bit more profitable to keep stocked up every day. Else could use. Either of them. Or fire, for that matter. you leave. I doubt these two are going to be sitting down to play. And then we'll just wait for those two to get up and leave. Oh, you actually bought something. Nice. That sounds good. Save it here quickly. And at this point, we are going to call the stream. So thank you all for stopping by who joined us, new and old, as I had a couple people that show up often in chat. I hope everyone enjoyed this. I'm sorry the TCG is not that interesting a game for people to sit around and watch, but I didn't want to do anything too involved after finishing Visions, just because it was already starting to get a bit late. So I hope you all had fun. I'll catch you next time. Later this week when we come back, potentially be around Friday, and we shall continue more Visions and maybe a couple other games. Then we'll see how things look. The Benevodon fights have been pretty fun and interesting. I was a bit shocked when when Wind was a fairly easy fight where Water was kind of difficult. And then Wood was about what I was expecting, as Wood and Moon tend to be much more difficult Benevodon fights than most games. So with all that said, everybody, I'll catch you later on when we come back. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good day or good night, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.